Hi, in this video I want to focus on sleep and specifically looking at screening and monitoring for sleep. Now, screening has become very popular these days in terms of trying to measure how much sleep disturbance you have. In the clinical setting, there are some tools, and I mentioned this in my book as well. One of them is the Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index. The other one is called the Epworth Sleepiness Scale. And then there's a third tool that is often used, which is the SATED questionnaire. So all of these are simple measures, and you can find them anywhere in terms of both online, and I'll provide some links as well to understand and try these screening tools. The NHS itself gives an assessment tool on the website which you can try. Now, screening is quite useful in terms of understanding how your sleep is disturbed and what is the nature of the disturbance, but it does not give you the next steps there. And that's where monitoring has become quite useful these days. And there are different ways of monitoring your sleep. There are sleep trackers which are now available via wearables that are connected to your phone. There are lots of these apps that are coming through. And the most important thing to remember about monitoring is that the technology is still maturing. It's not yet as accurate as you'd like it to be. And personally, for me, I think sleep monitoring has its good sides and bad sides. For some people, monitoring is quite useful because it gives them an actionable target. You might actually feel that you've identified which cycle of your sleep is disturbed and what you can do. And often these apps have recommendations that are quite good and you can implement them. On the other hand, I have found that if some patients are anxious, or if they feel that they are almost clock watching or app watching, then it actually ends up disturbing their sleep more, and monitoring then becomes a disadvantage to them because it disrupts their pattern. So I would caution it. Having said that, they are becoming quite common, and almost all good smartphones these days and any wearables these days do have a sleep tracker. And what I recommend is that if you can use them as a trending measure, if you use them to get a baseline idea, don't depend on the absolute value, and then put in the changes, whatever treatments or whatever techniques you're going to do to optimize your sleep, whatever holistic strategies you put in place, then you use the app or the monitoring measure to improve that. So that is what I would recommend in terms there. There aren't any particular winners right now in the app or the smartphone category, but there are some good websites that give you an idea of the trackers that are available on the market and what their upsides and downsides are, and the cost implication as well. And I will provide a link to a couple of such websites in this video here. Thank you.